Kubor ka Batisi TV. Lawan Rashapi da ka Orange Nissan Loom So Po near Fabricate Shillong, Ringkat bat ka Victorium, ka Dukan ki Tiar Kilan Met, ka Babhatam Hakador ka Babit, Hannong Thamai Old Beat House Shillong.
Once again, Honorable Speaker, sir, thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to draw the attention of the government under Rule 54(1) of the Rules of Procedures and Conduct of Business to a matter of public importance in relation to the news item which came up in the English daily Meghalaya Times on the 24th of February 2021 under the caption SSA, 4th Teachers Meet Chief Minister over hike in salary, sir.
Bahima, how long will it take for this?
Very short. Some of my submissions always very short, sir.
Sir,
I would like to inform this August House that the 4th SSA teachers of upper primary schools have been in service for a very long time, dedicating their life for better education of the students, sir. Sir, at the beginning of the SSA, all the teachers under the SSA throughout the state in different SSA schools were given an equal amount of salary, sir. But on 17 March 2010, a notification was issued by the Education Department that one among the 4 teachers should be treated as 4th teachers to be borne by the state government from the state plan funds. So following this order, there has been a difference between the 4th teacher and the other 3 teachers of the SSA, even though they possess the same qualification, same training, and the same workload. So by July 2010, the SSA teachers were paid an amount of rupees 6,000 per month, whereas the 4th SSA teachers were paid only 3,000 per month. Till 2011, which was then raised to rupees 6,000 per month, sir. So thereafter, the salary of the SSA teachers were raised again to 9,900 per month, but the 4th SSA teachers were paid the same amount of rupees 6,000, sir. So in 2017, the salary of the SSA teachers was again raised to rupees 20,493, and the salary of the 4th teacher was fixed at rupees 12,000 per month. So it is interesting to note that despite the differences of qualification between the 4th SSA teachers and the ad hoc LP school teachers, they share the same amount of salary, sir. And whereas the state school borne by the department, like ad hoc upper primary, is paid an amount of rupees 16,000 per month, even though possessing the same qualification and training with the 4th SSA teachers, sir. Sir, there are 1,521 4th SSA teachers in service in the state right now, sir. I urge upon the government to kindly consider equal pay for equal works and enhance the salary of these 4th teachers substantially to justify their dedication and service. I also urge that the 4th teachers of SSA upper primary schools who have been in service for a long period may be regularized, considering the length of service that they may have served in the government. I also urge that the 4th teacher's salary be deposited in their respective bank accounts. The teachers be given other allowances like the TAs and the DAs. And most of all, sir, the lady teachers do not get maternity leave. Therefore, I urge upon the government to kindly consider 6 months of maternity leave for women teachers, sir. In view of the above submission, sir, I sincerely urge upon the government to consider the rights and entitlements of the 4th teachers under SSA so as to give these teachers a life of dignity and respect in the society. Thank you, sir.
Mr. Speaker, sir, Deputy Speaker, sir. First of all, I would like to express my gratitude to the Honourable Member Shri H.M. Shanklem, MLA, for calling attention notice under the Rule 54.1 of the Rule of Procedure and Conduct of Business on the newspaper article appearing in Maclear Times dated 24th February 2021 under the caption SSA for teachers meet CM over the hike in salary. That, sir, I may apprise this August House that the food teacher's salary is borne by the state government, and there are 1,521 teachers at the rate of 12,000 per month per teacher, with effect from 1st January 2017. Furthermore, I may add that the Samagra Shiksha Abhiyan has announced that it can support only 2 teachers for SSA LP school and 3 teachers for SSA upper primary school. Any additional appointment of teachers shall be borne by the state government. That, sir, it may be pointed out that in 2016-17, the Plan Approval Board, Ministry of Education, Government of India, has approved the state proposal to enhance the salary of SSA upper primary school from 9,900 to 20,493 per month. In continuing with the SSA Enhancement, Directorate of Education, School Education and Literacy has also proposed enhancement of the food teachers under the ad hoc primary school teacher with effect from 1st January 2017. The proposal was followed up, and the same is under consideration to enhance the salary from 12,000. The enhancement, regarding the point mentioned by the honourable member regarding the direct transfer to the teachers, the salary direct transfer to the teachers, sir, that we are transferring directly to the school managing committee, sir. Number 2, regarding the leave, sir, that is under the purview of the appointing authority of the school managing committee, sir. So, but since I have already mentioned that enhancement of salary is under consideration, so subject to the availability of fund. So, sir, I hope that the government will try to do the justice to this food teacher as and when the fund availability is there. With this word, thank you, Deputy Speaker, sir.
Thank you. May I know the honourable member whether she would like to seek a clarification from the reply of the honourable?
Well, nothing much, sir, but I must really thank the Minister in charge of education for a positive reply, giving some hope to these 4 teachers, because it is all the prerogative of the state government to enhance the salary, and I hope the Honourable Minister will kindly get it done at the earliest possible. But the only concern that I have is, sir, relating to the depositing of the salary into their personal accounts. All the Minister has mentioned that this salary, the amount is released to the managing committee. But I think, sir, without really mentioning much about how the managing committee functions, so I think it is always better that the salaries are directly deposited into the respective bank accounts of the teachers. So that will be very much appreciated if the government can take a decision on that, sir.
So we will look into that, but as per the SSA manual, the grant in aid should be deposited to the school managing committee accounts, sir. Thank you.
Now,
so this a little clarity from the Honourable Minister that he mentioned that this fund for the 4 teachers is from the state government. So therefore, sir, it is the prerogative of the state government how it utilizes the fund and how the fund is channelized. So I think the SSA norms will not really apply because these teachers are no longer SSA under the umbrella of the SSA, so they are funded by the state government. So therefore, if these funds, the salaries can be channelized in their personal accounts, that will be very good, sir.
Sir, I have already mentioned, I don't want to create a more complicated situation where for SSA, funded by SSA will credit directly to the account of managing committee, and for the food teacher will credit directly to the account of the teachers. So same school we are looking at what is the possibility we will do for the best interest of the teachers, sir.
Thank you.